Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. A sunny, warm Whitefish, well, 50 something, but that's warm for us. It's great. I'm loving it. I'm feeling spring. I'm loving all the green things that are starting to grow. Yay! So tell me, what's it like in your area? Where are you watching from? If you're catching this as a replay, go ahead and put replay in the comments and just let me know where are you watching it from and what's your weather like, because I think a lot of people are having spring weather finally. Yay! All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit right now. Stampin' Up! Is doing a free shipping special. It started yesterday on Wednesday and it goes until tomorrow on Friday. So that's a great thing. And then there's a double dip possibility yesterday and today only of Paper Pumpkin. If you are a subscriber, now is the time to get, and stuff is already sold out. So we're down to 2 past kits and 4 different add-on die sets. All right, and that's all that's left, and it's all discounted. So that's a great thing. Hi, Missy. You just got your kit today. Yay! The box is crushed. Oh no. Fortunately, everything inside is fine. Oh, good. All right, and it's 79 and sunny in Philadelphia. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yes, I got my box, but since so many people don't have it, I'm not opening it today. Yes, it is torturous for me too. You all that have it, you get to open it up, see what's in it. I'm going to wait one more week because I know a lot of people, they had some issues with them. And so I'm going to wait one more week to open this. I wanted to highlight some of the dies today and 2 of the past kits that are still available. There's only 6 items left on the past kit and refill page, and they are all discounted. All right, so all discounted, and I'll go over what that is for you. Let's go ahead and switch here. Let's see, here we go. All right, so the first kit that I see here that is discounted is the Hello Spring, which was February's kit, and it had the 3 different kinds of cards with the different herbs. All right, and then we had, so these were the cards. All right, the Hello Spring, these great envelopes, and then we had To a Wonderful Friend. And then we had Thanks for Helping Me Grow. And then I did some alternates. So I embossed this. I think this is the one I did from the airport, actually. I embossed this and then glued them down, and I used the dies. These dies are no longer available, but I used the dies, but the kit is available. And of course it wouldn't be hard to fussy cut those out if you wanted to. Hello Spring. And then this was another card that we did with the turn down corner, and then this one was this cute little fun fold like that. All right, so this kit is available, and it's available for $21.60, so it's on sale for $21.60, regularly $25. $24, excuse me. Then there is this one. This is the January Hearts for You kit, and of course these can be for anniversary cards. Even though Valentine's Day is over, you can still do these for anniversary cards or any other card when you need to say I love you. So we had, let's move this out of the way, we had this card, Celebrate Love, which of course would be a great anniversary card. This one, You're My Favorite, also another anniversary card, or just a card to pick somebody's mood up and lift their spirits, right? And then Love You, of course, could be an anniversary card, or also like I could send this to my son just to let him know how much I love him and how proud I am, and write a note inside. Then we had this card, which did this. So this was one of my alternates, of course not one that you've got to do. Here was another alternate where we did this little split here and turned it, and then we did it the other way and turned it like that. All right, and then we did one more I was on it this month, and we used the lighter colors and we did some splattering. All right, so that's a fun kit, and this kit is also $21.60, and it's the full kit. All right, it's not the refill, it's the full kit. Both of them are the full kit. That means you get the stamps and ink in your kits when you order those. Now, to order it, you do have to be a customer, a subscriber. But with the free shipping, you could become a subscriber right now, get a prepaid paper pumpkin set, either 3, 6, or 12 months, and then you would get free shipping on those, and you could order these as well once you become a customer. All right, so let me show you the dies that are available. So these are the Love of Spring dies. So Love, it has the leaf, it has the flower, and it has the sentiment piece. So all 4 of these are on sale for $3. Really, you just can't beat that. $3 for these. And then these are the Every Celebration dies. So you have the flowers. This does go with the stamp, so you would kind of need that stamp to use it, or you could just color it in. That works too. The leaf, and then the Hooray, and these are on sale for $6. Then the Merry Tags and More is this tag, this leaf, and the Merry, and this is on sale for $9.60. And then the newest ones for this quarter, the Hugs a Bloom dies, which is the sentiment piece, hugs, the flower, the leaves. They are on sale for $10.80. They are the newest ones. They're for this quarter. So I was kind of surprised they put those on sale, but that is awesome. So we're going to play with these. All right, not the ones that need the stamp, because I want to show you that you could just get these no matter what. But even if you couldn't use this one, or you had to color it in yourself, you still have these 2 possibilities, the Hooray and the leaf. So we're going to go ahead and do these, and these all fit in the mini machine. So that's a benefit for me, because that means I didn't have to haul over my big machine. For you, it's a benefit if you're not feeling ready, if you don't have a machine and you're not feeling ready to invest. Oh, thank you, Missy. It is from Touchstone Crystals, the Swarovski Touchstone Crystals. I earned it when I did a party a while back. Anyways, so you can use these, and you can use this, and you can use the mini if you're not ready to invest in the big machine, which is $130. So all of these would fit in here, and a lot of our dies fit in here. There are some you definitely need the larger machine, but if you were to watch what you bought, you could get away with this. Now, you would only have a few choices for using embossing folders. There's only a couple that fit in this machine. But let's go ahead and do some words. We're going to do love and hugs, and we're going to do some flowers and some leaves. So I'm going to do these leaves, I'm going to do this flower, I'm going to do this flower, and I'm going to do the love and hugs. I'm not going to use any stamps. All right, not going to use any stamps, so I don't need any of the frames. And we're going to set this here like this, and this one here. Now I want to do two-tone with this, so I'm going to tear off a little piece for the flower. Let's see, there we go, for the flower, and then I want some green. Let's see, will that fit? Yep. I want some green for this. So what I like to use is my Post-it notes, or here we go. We'll use a little bit of the Post-it tape to hold it on there. All right, so we're gonna do this. All right, so here we go. We're gonna build it on here. Now, if I was using the larger machine, I could do more than a couple at a time. So we're gonna do this like this. All right, I'm gonna stick those together, and then I want this one. Okay, oh, I want it under the yellow, like that. Ooh. I might have to do that separately. All right, we'll do the flower and then we'll do the leaf. This one will fit on here. Nope, that's not quite wide enough. All right, let's get a larger piece. And this is where I do like my larger machine, because I can put a whole bunch of them on there all at once. All right, so we're gonna do that one in place. I think I'm going to tear this off like that, so I know it sticks. And then I want to do this one in pink. This is the Pretty in Pink, and we'll stick this with it. And this, so this way it's just sticking it to the paper so it doesn't move around. All right, so we'll do those 3. We're just gonna do some colorful flowers, kind of using the dies to build ourselves a little scene. All right, here we go. Let's roll it through. And then we have this one. So then we need our take a pick tool. All right, so what are your plans for this weekend? I know Missy and I have card club this weekend together. Best part of the month is when we can get together on Zoom. I also have card club here in person tomorrow in the morning and in the evening. My evening class is full, but I do have a 10 o'clock in the morning one if there's anybody local looking and saying, hey, I want to do that. I do have some openings for the morning class, and I'm thinking of starting a Saturday afternoon class since my Friday one is full. So let's go ahead and get these. Oh, that came off nicely. Look at that. I love it. And then we'll have our flower right there. Our little, what are these? Daffodils. Daffodils. So now we want to go ahead and do the green, and we're just going to get into it a little bit. And I could have done the magic of TV thing, but I actually didn't think of it. So you're gonna have to watch me do these. All right, like this. And let's do another pink one, I think. So then we have 3 flowers, just in case. I do have a card front that I already did put together. And you're gonna think it's weird. It's not like my usual kind of thing, but I wanted the flowers and the dies to shine. So let's do this, and then let's do this. So what kinds of cards have you been making lately? All right, I have been looking at, well, I've been working on my retreat stuff, so I've been making some 3D things. I've been working on cards for the make and takes. We have our virtual retreat June 14th. That date was changed. So if you are open on June 14th and want to join us, we've had a few more people join since I changed the date, so that's been awesome. That worked out for lots of people. It turned out to be a good thing that I changed the date, because we've had a few more people sign up. We are not at max capacity yet, so if you are interested, you are still welcome to sign up. There's a post with the, oh, there it is. I'm like, wait, where'd it go? There's a post with the information, or you can reach out to me or comment below, and I can get you the information for registering for the virtual retreat. The local retreat, of course, is no longer, it's next weekend, so you can't register for it anymore. It's next weekend, and I am knee deep in making the things for it. Let's see, let's go with a bright, ooh, let's go with red for love. And I'm going to use the tape for that. Hold it on there. And then I'm going to make it smaller by tearing that off. And then let's do hugs. What color should hugs be? We have green, we have pink, we have love and red. Hugs, let's do some blue. Let's do a bright blue. There we go. We'll do that one. Oh, that works perfectly. All right. We'll just have this colorful because it is spring. And so we like our colors in spring, right? We like our colors. So I want this to kind of go like that. All right. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run it back through, since it is words, just to make sure they came out good. Typically, I run the embossing folders through twice. Let's see. We have hugs. Let's see. Nope, word didn't pop out, but the inside pieces did. All right, let's see. So, if you got your kit, have you opened it up and started making the cards? Like, I haven't even seen anything. I've been staying away from, I was staying away from social media because I didn't want to see it and be unsurprised. I like opening my box surprised for the first time. So I have not even looked. I don't even know what is in it. So don't tell me, but tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like the new one. I love the box, so I'm sure I'm gonna love what's in it. All right, so let's go ahead and build our one little flower. All right, so we're going to have to snip off this little bit. And it might have been good actually to have more green. Let's do that. Let's go ahead, because I don't know how I'm going to stick that flower on. Oh, yeah. All right, so in the future, if you are building this, you would want to have a little more green so you can actually glue this to it. We're just going to piece it together. I know there's a little piece of green right there. Oop, that's a new one. I don't want a new one. I want to use up my old ones. Don't want to open up a new one yet. All right, here we go. Let's stick that in there. Gotta love these pins from Corsages. It's corsage season. If you have anyone going to proms, you could ask them for their pin after they're done with their corsage. Because that's where I got some of mine, was my son's corsages. All right, we're gonna do it like this. There we go. There we go. Now we have our daffodil. All right, we have our love, hugs, we have some greenery. Let's see what we can put together. So I have here a early espresso and a basic beige, because I really wanted those colors to pop. I am going to quickly run this through the embossing machine because I feel like it really needs something. Let's see. All right. It needs something. Let's see. Let's do this one. So we're going to do this right here, which is the paisley. No, not paisley. Eyelet. Eyelet, not paisley. We're going to run the eyelet. We're going to run the basic beige through the eyelet embossing folder. All right. Oh, That's funny. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down with the glue, their green glue. So if you wanted a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, now would be a great time to get it, because essentially it's 11% off, because you don't have to pay the shipping on it, which would be 11% of the total. So it really would be just the $130, and then if you have tax. I don't have tax, so I forget that other people still have tax. All right, so let's put the love up here, and this is where I wish I had thought to use the sticky paper, the adhesive back paper, because now I have to use this, and this is a lot more challenging. All right, so you can see I'm putting the glue just on some of the fatter areas. All right. Oops, here we go. I could do it here too. All right, and we're gonna do love up here, like that. Let's have some greenery, and then some flowers. I think we're gonna put this on the inside, actually. All right, so we're going to put some glue on here, each of these. And you could just use, you know, all the same leaves. I just wanted to use a variety to show you that there are a lot of the dies on here that you could use for all kinds of things. All right, so here we go. Some glue on there. I'm just gonna kind of match up their stems. And then I'm going to put mini dimensionals, which I have over here. Mini dimensionals on the back of the flowers, like this, right there in the centers. So we use our mini dimensionals. Kind of overlap the flowers a bit, like that. All right, did I put that? Nope, I got it. All right, like that. I think maybe we need one more of the pink flowers, and then we'll put the daffodil on the inside. So let's go ahead and do another pink. Where's the flower? Here we go. We'll do another pink flower. This is Pretty in Pink. And that way we'll have our 3 flowers, because it's kind of calling for a third, don't you think? Which leaves do you like better? Do you like the fat ones, or do you like the long ones? Which leaves are calling to you? I always get the add-on dies. I really do like them a lot. I like being able to use them when I'm making my alternates. And I have found that a lot of times there are some of the things, either the leaves or the sentiment parts, sentiment pieces, that I end up using those for things other than paper pumpkin. So the sentiment shapes are definitely worth it all the way around. There we go. There we go. Yep, I like that. Because we like our 3, and then we have love, and then we'll put hugs below. All right, if you're noticing there's kind of a darker blue on there, it must have been something that I stamped and didn't use, and just put it in there. See, you can reuse paper if you find that you're like, oh, well, I didn't use that. If one side is good, then you can use the other side. Use the side that's good. Here we go. Love, hugs. All right. So no stamping. All right. Just some paper piecing, some cutting, and then we'll go ahead and put this one inside the card, and then all I did was use the dice. So you can see you don't even have to have stamps. You do have to have a stamp and cut and emboss machine, whether you use one that is, you like both leaves, maybe the long one's a little more. Yeah, I think I could have probably added a whole bunch more leaves if I wanted to, but I think it just kind of gets the point across. Love and hugs. We have our flowers, and then we have our little daffodil in here. So you don't have to have the kits that go with the dies. You can just have the dies because you can make all kinds of cards. So, and I love the fact that they have these sentiment pieces. They have these sentiment pieces, this one, and then the die here. They have another leaf. That one was bigger. That wouldn't have looked as good here. We have hooray, merry, and then you have this one. Now this one, of course, did go over a stamped image. So if you have that kit from last fall, then you could totally use it. But if you don't, it's okay. You can either make it anyways and draw it out if you are an artist or semi-artist, or you just don't use that one and you still have the other ones that you can use. But that came out really cute, I think, and very springy. Very springy. All right, so I just wanted to showcase those dies and the 2 kits that are still available. And remember, they are full kits on sale. And to get any of it, you do have to be a subscriber. But you can, during this free shipping time, you can also do a prepaid subscription. 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. Get the free shipping on that as well. And then once you get your code, when you do a prepaid and you've paid for it and it's done, then you get an email with a code. You go into the stampinup.com, set up your Paper Pumpkin account, put that code in, and then you get your, well, you know what? That might have changed actually, because they changed everything over. You might not even have to do that. It might be set once you buy it. I'll have to check into that. So if you choose to do that, let me know if that's what happened, if it sent you an email with a code, or if it was just automatic. There's a good chance that now it's just automatic. But now's a good time. And then once you are set, then you can buy those past kits and the dies. So if you have any questions, thanks Missy. I thought it came out pretty cute as well. If you have any questions, just let me know here in the comments, or you can message me directly and I will get the answer back to you. So I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Next week, we will be diving into this kit. So I trust you all have it by then. I can't wait to open it. I promise. No, I'm not going to promise. I don't plan on opening it before then. I have a lot that I need to do anyways for retreat, so I don't plan on opening it, but I am not going to make that kind of a promise because they're good. Could just be one day when I need something fresh and bright to look at. So I'm not going to make that promise. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.